up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shangri-La Frontier chapters 273 through 276. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable little kitty on my lap, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Digimon, Yomi no Sugai, Mirabashita, Rumicon, Bleach. Kitty, stop that. 100 Girlfriends, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, Hanakimi, The Exiled, Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System, and Reiwa Nadara-san. And there's even more on the way, including Shangri-La Frontier. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last time I covered Shangri-La Frontier, we wrapped up the Wolfgang versus Schwarzwolf content, and my god, it was badass as hell. It was also really funny for one of the matches. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. So we're starting off with 273. Well, SUNRAKU, as the vanquished, you have my praise. Very well done. It's now clear to me that you dominating over Lycagon was no fluke at all. Well, he kind of has the mark to prove it, but whatever. And chapter 273 is titled The Sword Stands Tall by Its Own Will. Yeah, I want to say good game to you, too. You sure are the clan leader. That went way past expectations. But Master of the Sword opens up infinite possibilities for you, huh? If we didn't restrict heal usage, you would have adopted a whole other strategy, I bet. And you didn't even show me all 35 of your blades. Well, I wasn't holding back at all, trust me. I fought as optimally as I could, and I lost. Besides, you're hardly one to talk, are you? I strongly doubt you broke out your entire arsenal. Huh? Who could say? Ooh, bro is pissed. The match is over and they're still pissed off. Well, guess only their boss is going to come praise us? No biggie. Let's shake, right? No need for grudges. No, please don't. Stay the heck away from me. And don't you dare get cocky, Wolfgang. None of you, says the fucking traitor. Jesus. Because you've proven nothing to me. What an asshole. Rebellious. We proved nothing? Like, we proved they were losers today. Seriously. Sizing back after that pathetic display? He's got a real talent. Call it a little youthful rebellion. Forget about it. But you really think this is gonna shut up the hardliners in Schwarzwolf? I feel like those guys are gonna cling to their spots no matter what. Yeah, I won't be the last of them. But SUNRAKU, fighting you today has made up my mind for good. The reason why I play SLF is so I can defeat Lycagon the Night Slayer. But we built too much up and grown too large. We've lost our way somewhere along the line. I fear that Schwarzwolf is too bloated to ever overcome Lycagon. And so I'm stepping away from Schwarzwolf and building a new clan laser focused on defeating Lycagon. I'll call it the Black Blade. Woo! You're leaving? A new clan, Black Blade? I've already been talking with the moderates led by Psyker 100. The hardliners will stay in place to form the new Schwarzwolf. Meanwhile, the moderates will form another clan and go independent. I think you said that was your final option, but are you okay with that, Momo? I should have committed to it sooner, really. Maybe I was the one who was clinging to Schwarzwolf for no reason. So from now on, I speak for the Black Blade, not the other clan. The Black Blade clan accept the conditions proposed by the Wolfgang and officially request to join their alliance. Ooh, oh, I like that she did that. That was smart. Oh, by all means, join us. Great to work with you, Black Blade. So that was her scheme, huh? Her real goal today was to throw me at Cycle 100 and goad her into creating a new clan. Well, not like we needed their whole mass in our alliance. Booting the hardliners benefits us a whole lot, too. I hate to say it, but it was a good match, so I guess I'll settle for being a useful pawn just this once. I really hate it, but man, using 11 trigger hazard in PvP, that exhausted me so damn much. I think I'll log out for today. Whew. It's been a great help to me, Wolfgang. Thank you. Let me just say, Saguro, you're in a good clan now. I see my sister's found quite a nice man. Ooh, huh? What do you mean by what? Wait, so this whole time? No way! Ooh, she knew the whole time. So, I think it's about time for me to go. But it looks like some people here have just run out of patience. Ooh, she saw, huh? SUNRAKU! What? I'll ask you just once. Who the hell are you? Are you one of my dojo? Oh, that's right. Oh, my dojo's pupils are what? Huh? What? Those moves, they were so close to his. Closer to Fugaku Ryujin than I've reached. Even though I've seen him up close more than anyone else. Especially that last move of his. Where'd you learn that? How did you learn all of Fugaku Ryugin's moves? Calm down, please. Come on, Kyogoku. How? I mean, there's that game he did supervision work for. The game my master supervised? You have to be messing with me. There's no way you can pick that up, copying the ragdolls in that game. Ooh, if you're gonna keep trying to hide it, take me on right now, SUNRAKU. If I win, the ragdolls? No, man, no. I'm talking about the AI trace of Fugaku Ryugen in the game. Huh? When you beat the game, you can put in a special password to fight him as a secret boss. A secret boss? Were you not aware of that? It's that well known? Well, I mean, if you played it a whole bunch, yeah. Or I imagine it would be. Well, I sure didn't know. Anyway, I'm super beat right now, so maybe we can fight some other time. Plus, I might get reported if I keep beating up girls all day. What? Ow! I got some business to look into. I'm lucky. Oh, she's going to look into it now. I'm looking out for today. Wait, what's with her? She was all gung-ho, and then she just left out of nowhere. I was hoping to egg her on some more, too. After seeing that intense fight up close, I can see why she wanted some action. She was going at 2 times speed, huh? That was funny. That kind of hurt, But hey, what a match. We got this arena. I said I was tired. I'm logging off and going to bed. I just want to veg out under the sun for 3 hours. Oh, by the way, SUNRAKU, I got something to apologize to you about. Oh? Uh-oh. God damn! Another motherfucker! Jesus, whoa, secure. God, you won't vanquish on me. You won't vanish on me like last time. It's her, the Shining Knights of the Holy Shield Leader. Pretty much know, how that works. I think. That was a very fascinating battle, SUNRAKU. Now I have even more questions I could start to ask about, especially with regards to Golden Honey. Not the library, too. What are these guys doing in here? Did you say nobody could get in here? Tell me what's going on, Pitzelgon. Well, they begged me, They had a box seat view from a spot you couldn't see. We're all in an alliance, right? Gotta help each other. Well, we gotta help each other. Oh my god, you sold me? You sold me again, you bastard! Like a fish flapping on the pier. What kind of natural born villain are you? I love the look Pitzelgon's making, just like... I'm very sorry, but we don't have time to play around. Saint Aristella, our holy leader, has summoned you, and you will report to her, won't you, SUNRAKU? Mofo, he's about to pass out! Let him sleep! Like, Jesus. Alright, so now we're at 274. Speaking of passing out... Oh! Oh my god, I don't know if you saw that or not, but Kitty just, passed out. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh. I'm so glad. That was $20 well spent on this box. Oh my god. And for those of you that are curious, it's like, I got this box that was full of scratchy boards, and took 2 of the scratchy boards out, and the moment I did that, he passed out. He started sleeping in this box, and he loves it. He's been sleeping in it, non-stop, or like legging it non-stop. He loves this thing. Oh my god. Anyways, let's get to 274. The manor our saint calls home is under 5 minutes by carriage. Oh my god, this chapter is titled The Lewd versus the Saintly. Oh my god. How much lewd shit am I gonna see today? Whoa, 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 you tie me up, put me in this wagon? What is this, some kind of prison transport? Well, I was hardly going to drag you all the way there, so don't worry about that. A lot of players are looking for you, as I'm sure you know. Be annoying for us both if anyone saw us. I knew you'd try to escape in the commotion, too. That's why a carriage was my best bet. By the way, this was your friend's suggestion, not mine. God damn it, Pencil God, seriously. So here's the leader of the Saints Divine Guard, Josette, I think her name is. She's got a totally different personality from when she's in her in-game role. I actually dig it when people go all in on roleplay like that. Thank you for not using LARP. Thank you, Kadansha, because let's be real. Viz and 7Cs would totally say LARP. It shows you're seriously buying into the whole SLF world and stuff. Yes? Oh, this isn't my personal thing or whatever, but the saint does have a certain pure sacred aura about her, you understand? Oh my god, Cat looks... Oh god. He's so cute! You cannot deny that is pure cuteness right there. Oh my god, I'm so glad I put that box there so you guys can see it. I fear having her meet a half-naked man might present some issues, strictly from a role-playing perspective, I mean. You see what I'm talking about? Oh, right. Sure, no problem. I can change my gear for So would you mind switching genders for me, please? Huh? That's the issue? Like, can't I just cover my body with a cloak? Just do it, please. I'll do the rope. The gender thing. Roger. Blue Grail, gender swap. Huh? What's that? Does this work? A cute, coquettish girl with the big round eyes and such proportions, the ultimate lewdness. You're a ball of horniness. This crossplay thing isn't so bad after all. Anyone home? You don't want to just stick with that. You don't want to just stick with that look? This gets undone if I die, so... Oh, don't you worry. I'll protect you from the entire world. I'm sorry I ever thought you were serious. Dude, I do not blame her. I do not blame her for this. You know what, though? Just to be safe, I'm going to make sure that this is correct. Part of me is like the ball of horniness and shit. I'm just like, something does not seem right. So I'm going to double check just to make sure. Yeah, there's a little bit of a problem. With, like I thought there was going to be. So with the first part here that I'm having an issue with is the, a cute coquettish girl with big round eyes and such proportions, the ultimate lewdness. Yeah, what it's supposed to be is, in terms of a literal non-slang rendering, according to Google Gemini, it should be, a radiant girl with round, innocent eyes and, let's see, an overflowing sex appeal, sensuality, or a plump, voluptuous physique, and that's for the proportions, and for the and such proportions could be overflowing sex appeal / sensuality, or a plump, voluptuous physique. But I think the more accurate one, based on what Google Gemini said, is plump, voluptuous physique. But the ultimate in lewdness is where I was like, okay. Yeah. And it's supposed to be, this is the absolute peak of soft, curvy perfection. So what it says here, the ultimate lewdness versus peak thickness, voluptuousness, the word is shiko no muchuri. So basically, muchuri refers specifically to a soft, plump, or voluptuous body shape, and translating it generally as lewdness focuses on sexual atmosphere rather than your physical physique. I have an issue with that. And then in terms of coquettish versus glossy / radiant, so basically Suyaka refers to smooth glossy skin, silky hair, or radiant youthful luster. Calling her coquettish shifts the focus to flirty behavior rather than physical sheen/radiance, though it fits the overall sensual vibe. So that's why I'm like, the coquettish portion I'm kind of iffy on. I'm kind of like whatever on. It bothers me, but it's not as much as ultimate lewdness kind of does bother me just a little bit. But but what it does say here, I do want to emphasize this, is that it works well as a readable natural English render, but strictly avoiding Western slang/memes reveals a few subtle shifts in meaning. So yeah, that's where I'm like, that's why I'm kind of annoyed. But the other one that bothers me, and I knew this was going to be the case, is the Euroball of horniness. This crossplay thing isn't so bad after all. Ugh, God. So what it's supposed to be is it's supposed to be you're a closet pervert. Though cross-dressing might not be well, you're a closet pervert. It's supposed to be question mark. Exclamation point. Though cross-dressing might not be so bad after all. I will give crossplay a pass for this. I will. Considering the context, I will give crossplay a pass. But what it says here, the line gets the core idea across. SUNRAKU, but Ball of Horniness is a loose Western style rewrite. That's where I have the issue. Yeah, as I said, the problem is because the such proportion is not as much of a problem for me. The problem is for me, and I figured this was going to be the case, is the ultimate lewdness, and Ball of Horniness. Let me know what you guys think. That really bothers me. I really wish they wouldn't have done that. Gosh, I think we're here. So, would you be kind enough to accompany me, SUNRAKU? The saint awaits your presence. And this isn't the first time that Shangri-La Frontier has had a little bit of a questionable localization change. But, like, I gotta wonder, in terms of some of this stuff, I have to wonder if it's whoever is doing, if this is an editor situation. And not the localizer themselves. I really gotta wonder if that's the case. Because for the most part, as I said, the Kodansha USA localizations, because I mentioned before, I've talked to the Windbreaker localizer, and they're really nice. And if you read Windbreaker, their localization is really spot on. That's why I'm like, with Kodansha USA, I'm like, this gotta be an editor thing. This gotta be the editor being a dick. More than the actual localizer. Because, as I've mentioned on multiple occasions, Caleb Cook has even though Caleb Cook is fucking brainwashed now. Oh my god, Caleb Cook used to be a lot better. Better than this shit. But he said that in an interview years ago, he said that the editor would change shit without him knowing about it. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I feel like this probably is the editor doing it. That would, seriously. Anyways, yeah, sure, if you don't mind. Wait, all these guys are non-NPC players with matching armor? A clan-wide roleplay thing? I'm amazed she attracted this many members. So, this saint of yours, she's inside this mansion then? She is. But before you enter, I will have you put this on. I could hardly have you stand before Saintess Aristella in her divine domain wearing that. Okay, if I was putting this on anyway, can I just be a guy? My lady Saint Aristella, I have brought you SUNRAKU the adventurer we have previously discussed. You may enter. I need you on your best behavior. Am I clear, SUNRAKU? There's an idol-like NPC in this game. One not only... I'm good. Here's the thing. I'm giving NPCs a pass. Let's be real. One loved not just by the saint's divine garb, but by a huge number of real-life players. Her name, Aristella, the saint of love. Ooh. How nice to meet you. I'm Aristella, and I'm honored to be relied upon as a saint by all. Wow, neat. No wonder she's got such a fancy fan club. The modeling of the character design, I guess, is on another level from most NPCs. So, are you SUNRAKU? I was told you were male, if I recall. Best behavior. Yeah, I know. I played my way through enough game stories. I could be a perfect noblewoman for you. Chanted to make your acquaintance, Saint Aristella. My name is SUNRAKU. But I am but a humble adventurer, you see. You're destroyed by like a god's contusion. Yeah. Humble? Never mind, that is an affliction of mine. Uh-oh, is she mad? Or laughing? Which is it? It's kind of hard to gauge the saint's reaction, too. Is she holding back the laughter? Or is that your garbage look? I have to double check that one. Hold on a second. Okay, so what it is... Because I was worried, or is that your garbage look? What the translation is, or is she looking at me like I'm total trash? I will give that, or is that your garbage look a pass? Should I try to defend myself? I got this one like a god in your contusion. It would appear you certainly are the real SUNRAKU. Yeah, my gratitude, Josette. I'd always wanted to meet one of the vanquishers of the Seven Colossi, and I thank you for making that selfish request come true. Oh, my lady. Indeed, whatever you may wish for at any time, my team and I will step up to make it so. She wanted to meet me, and I doubt she called me all the way over here just to chat. Now, my motivation for summoning you is just as selfish, I'm afraid. I have a certain request to make, one I feel is befitting for one with as much rumored strength as yourself. Oh my, this has been a very fruitful meeting. My hat goes off to you, Pencilcon. Meanwhile, I never thought I'd obtained information on that new unique so quickly. Well, thank you for all the intel you provided us. Unique. It is a pity I was interrupted before I could ask SUNRAKU all the questions I wanted, but I could see Josette was in a hurry. Well, don't worry about that. I'll be sure to interrogate him for a good while, too. But he's got some stuff he hasn't even told me about yet. Besides, in that case, I think I'll be on my way then. It's a pleasure to do business, Wolfgang. I will be back for more soon. Okay, I think I'm gonna log out too. You bet. Cyro's already offline too, so it's no time for a victory party, I guess. But while I was offline for a little while, a lot of stuff's been happening, huh? Not just with SUNRAKU. There's all that new land stuff to parse. The new land, huh? There's that too. Yes. I think I'm gonna need to sit down and talk at length with Momo. The new land is just too inviting for us to completely ignore, after all. Wait, you have a job for me? Yes, I would like you to guard a certain figure for me. And to do that, you will be joining Josette on a voyage. Oh! On a voyage to the new land! There's a new quest! Let's go! Alright, let's go. Quest unlocked. Trust of a saint. Dude! Pencilcon's gonna be so pissed. Alright, let's get to 275, which is titled A Curse Spreading Wound. I'd like to send you to the new land in order to bodyguard a certain person for me. A guard gig in the new land? A normal quest, not a unique one? That may actually be a first for me. The new land was added in a recent update. I honestly don't know jack about it. I see. Is this certain person a resident of the new land? No. For now, the person is in this country. Oh, but, where to begin, I wonder? First, before very much longer... Woo! The station is going to be subjected to a coup. The coup will be engineered by the crown prince of this nation, a man by the name of Alex. It will also prove to be a successful coup in the end. Whoa! Wait a second! So, Lady Aristella, the way you're talking, why are you so sure about this coup, its leader, and even how it's going to turn out in the end? Sorry if I'm going too far, but are you running this coup behind that? How dare you! Lady Aristella would never... Josette, my lady, that is a perfectly valid conclusion to make from what I said. Please forgive me. I have trouble explaining matters in a comprehensible order. You see, I'm capable of seeing and hearing what is happening right now and what is to come as well. Wait, what's to come? So you mean she can see the future? Wait, I thought the saint was capable of undoing like a god's curse on me. But she's a clairvoyant as well? What the kind of NPC is this? If I can work this to my advantage, I'll have advanced info on a new worldwide event before the library and other frontline clans have a clue what's going on. Be a huge advantage for us, but wow, man, this is why Josette's clan keeps her under lock and key? They pretend to worship this NPC so they can monopolize her knowledge of the future. She's so cute. The sage just scolded me. I want to see her angry. Okay, maybe not. They really do worship this lady. I mean, but getting back on topic. Oh, yes, go ahead. Prince Alex, the coup's mastermind, will engineer things so he serves as our leader while the king is on an observational trip over in the new land. That is only the cover story. In fact, the real reason the king's making the trip is so he could be assassinated over there outside of his country. Okay, I think I see my role in this. And you want me to go to the new land to prevent the king's death? Hence why you seek a good adventurer with few connections to this country, that sort of thing? Yes, that sort of thing. Okay, well, I understand all that, but it's the crown prince planning this coup? Won't he inherit the throne if he just waits long enough? My vision is still hazy, and I do not wish to see any more of it. But it is clear to me that the act will be done once the king is in the new land, so it's limited clairvoyance. Yeah, that makes sense. An odd way to put it, though. What kind of limit or restriction is there? So it won't happen on the way there? By the way, I noticed that Emma is not with you today. Oh, do you know her? Oh, hang on. Better not blab about Rabatuza's stuff around here. That's real valuable information. No, however, I've spoken with her father before. Ah, right, okay. Good thing she didn't name check Vash. Way to keep it vague, Saint. But that is one other reason I trusted you enough to call you here. Oh, right, I see. So let me summarize what I'm asking of you. Your mission, SUNRAKU, is to keep the king safe on his way to the Tri-Divinity Church. You will find in the new land as well as prevent any attempt on his life. Well, if it's a friend of that guy asking for a favor, I sure can't say no to that. You got a deal. SUNRAKU here is going to keep that guy perfectly safe. Meanwhile, Utopia! Dude, do you even realize what you're proposing? That's Sakuyo Sukiri, the genius game designer behind Shangri-La Frontier's world-setting story and ecosystem. Oh yes, I'm not messing around, I promise you. Okay, so that's Ritsu Amachi, Shangri-La Frontier's head of development, handling system performance and quality control tasks. I need all data related to the... I need all data related to the player named SUNRAKU deleted. We need to ban his ass. Look, I love listening to your screw-ups. It makes great drinking conversation, but can you not make the trauma even worse by dragging me into that nonsense all the time? What? You know what I'm talking about, survival gunman. I'm assuming you looked into his VR account and scoped out his play history? He's one of the big three, huh? The Gamma Gunman, Wilding and him on the Muse server? You've also found other familiar sounding games on his records. So now you're trying to drum him out of SLF for good? Oh! You sure that's okay, compliance-wise? You're doing the same exact things if you know all that. You're completely missing my point. You're such a hard-ass when it comes to rules. But the moment it starts to be a game, you're... Oh, wait, what? Your dad developed... you start banning dudes based on your own personal grudges. Do you have any idea... Wait, what? Oh, shit! Do you have any idea how much of an utter hypocrite that makes you? No, just shut up. Yo, you turned into this crazed beast the moment your dad gets involved, and I respect him too, believe me. I'm not here to talk about my idiot of a father. He could have just ruined himself, but no. The game that guy led development on nearly wrecked the entire VR game industry. Well, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to make the perfect game and prove I'm way more talented than that asshole. That's why I can't let anything go wrong in SLF. If someone's in my way, I'll make them yield, and that includes you. Now you said it, you cockroach. Anyway, the answer is no. I've got my own credit to uphold, and I can ban more than just players for BS behavior, okay? Wait, what? But yeah, if you want to make the perfect game, I'm in full agreement there. I'm making my world better. That serves my purpose, and that's why I'm not exterminating you right now. Well, whatever. You sure are calm, huh? Do you see that team fight? That guy, he's even gone and made contact with Gold Honey. Yeah, having Carton get beat did piss me off a lot. But it let me see what the third stage was like that much sooner. A real silver lining. Those dragons might be all defective, but I still love them all the same. They're part of what forms the Shangri-La here. It's time to let Sigworm send tons of players to their doom. It'll do a lot to help combat my boredom. New chapter. Dragon upon dragon, off to unravel the truth and the unknown. Dude. Alright, so we're at the final chapter of this live reaction, 276. Of course there's a collab with Story of Wand and Sword. And this chapter is titled The World Advances Even Without Their Presence. Whoa, put that down. That's my scone, isn't it? Well, I'm helping you rein in your calorie intake. I know it's tough being a model. Didn't anyone teach you that taking the last one on the plate is a cardinal sin? No, and I'm pretty sure we both got the exact same education. You big mountain freak. I helped you get rebellious and his gang out of your hair, didn't I? Be a little more thankful for that. Oh, don't phrase it like that. All that happened was that the Lycagon hunters split up from the group tackling the new land. And you don't care about the new land at all? Dropping the max level limit can help you a lot when fighting Lycagon, I think. I had the same idea, yes, until a day ago when I fought a living testament to the fact. Can you beat Lycagon at basic level 99? He's an outlier. But let's get back on topic, okay? You weren't here just to rehash all of that, I bet. Yes, I'll cut straight to the point. How's it going with that unique scenario you were talking about? Well, we've already met the needed conditions. Nothing's advanced past that point. The outcome of our fight had no bearing on the next condition set. So no news, huh? Which I suppose means that my team's in the same phase yours is, huh, Momo? Suppose so. In Trials of the Courageous, a unique scenario, the story advances in phases by fulfilling conditions while the wished weapons are in your possession. One condition here is having a fight where both sides use wished weapons. Pencilgon fulfilled that one in the previous team battle. Woo! So the unique scenario proceeded to the next phase for her. Unique scenario, Trials of the Courageous. O valiant one, wield your stout companion as you open the gate to the earth, guarded by golden hands. Beyond lies the armor that can conquer all things. Armor that can conquer all things. All things? So I'm guessing that it's that sort of thing. Yeah, and I guess it makes sense. If there's weaponry, there was bound to be armor too. Well, looking at the pattern, it's I bet it's called Sacred Armor. Beyond that, though, I haven't really found any new clues at all. What is it? Well, I spoke to the professor from the library. He had a lot of fascinating stuff to say about the New World. You mean the whole dragon drama? The Golden Hands. You don't think Seagram is involved with this, do you? Not sure. He doesn't strike me as a guardian type of guy, but I don't really know either way. We had already sent a few talented Schwarzwolf guys to poke around in the new land, but I guess the world story is starting to impact things because things are going nuts over there. Here we go. Dervante discover a research vessel. Wow, respawn! New land research vessel. Wait, I'm on a research vessel? Damn it, all the beds on the defense line got wrecked? Oh crap, this is really bad news. This frontline base sure is getting built up nice, huh, Smilin'? Yeah, I know. We carpenters put a lot of work into it after all. If it's just a sub job for you and you could do this much, you must be really suited for it. Yeah, for sure. Oh, and by the way, I spoke with the defense line guys about the extra respawn point beds they asked for. I got them all set up with more of them. Nice, just what we needed. Because at first we kept getting sent back to our beds on the research ship. Guys, our defense line has been broken. Wait, why are you here? You gotta defend those lines. Too late for that. Our base is gonna get attacked next. Get everyone over here now. Attacked? That monster dragged in a huge number of other monsters. There's tons of them now. I can't believe that dragon would do something so chintzy. That is probably wrong. So chintzy like that. A dragon, you mean? Weak. So weak. Little insects as fragile as you are should just close their mouths and be servile to me. Is that? He's already here. Wait, he's here already? Norland the Black Dragon? What the fuck? Defy me and I will personally crush every bone in your body. Our base! My base, the base I devote so much to. Yo, you're from Schwarzwolf, right? Any idea if Massive Dynamite is here or not? He's not. He went out exploring and he won't be back in time if we contact him now. Is that the nest you all rely on here? If so, if I tear it down, I wonder what will happen to you then. Oh, Kitty's so cute. You're such a cute baby. The ship! The ship! Ah, damn, we'll lose all our respawn points! Uh-oh. They might be fucked. Woo! Was it coincidence? Or mercy? Huh? What's that? We may not have been connected for a very long time, but I will say one thing, Norland. I have high praise, your obstinance. That gold color. How could I forget the humiliation you gave me? No matter how much I reincarnate, I could never forget. The Golden King of Dragons took on his jet black opponent as if stepping up to protect the adventurer's soul shelter here. Sigmund! The Golden Overlord declared, "Humans, I dare you to overcome me." No! Bonus unique scenario. Come, heroes. My destiny spans the ages has now started. Participants, all players in the new land. Woo! So we got 3 unique scenarios here. Whoa. Shit is getting real. That escalated quickly. Damn. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think. Dude, I can't wait to get... Oh, the shit with SUNRAKU, though. I can't wait to see that shit. That's going to be interesting. More on that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Shangri-La Frontier content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.